If you're looking for a baby high chair that can do it all, definitely check this one out. It is a 5-in-1 high chair. I'm quickly going to show all the parts it comes with and all the different settings and modes. I got this in from the brand to check out and review, and I was really impressed by this one. You can see these are the legs, really nice quality. They're wooden. I like the look of this, very modern, natural looking with the cream and the wood tone, so I love that. This is the white color. It also comes in gray if you choose to have that. This is going to be the table kind of bottom part. This is obviously the chair. You can see it does come with a cushion in here. And then it also comes with a 5-point harness with the button to release it. You can see here. So nice for that. I love 5-point harnesses, much more secure than a 2-point, especially with those little babies. There is the stool bottom part. You'll see what this looks like in a minute. Different pieces that I also will go over. The tray. It has a manual that will also go through all the different setups and how to assemble everything. Straps to put this onto a chair if you want a booster seat. And then just these little pieces will connect the table. So for assembly, it was pretty simple to put this together. Everything slid together really easily, which I was very impressed. You can see here, I did start assembling it to the high chair mode. So I was wondering how these connected, right? In the picture, it's like, are these secure? Do they click in? Are they just resting on top? You can see there's little buttons here that the legs actually snap into. So once you actually push down on all 4 of the legs, it will snap into place. And I was really impressed about how sturdy this was afterwards. It was locked in there. That thing was not moving. So I do feel really good about how that looks. Like in the picture, it's hard to tell if it's sturdy, but it is very sturdy. You're going to click the seat into the stool, and then you're going to put this piece in here. It snaps right in, so you can have the little leg piece to make sure they don't slide out, which is obviously great for little babies. This is the tray. It has buttons to release and put on the tray. So you can slide this right on, and then you can see to take it off, all you're going to do is just push on those 2 buttons at the same time, and then slide it back and it will release back off. So I do like that it locks into place. It feels very secure. Baby's not going to just push it off. And then this is the end product. So this would be the full high chair for when you're using when they're little. It has nice height to it, which I really like. And like I said, it is very, very sturdy. So very nice quality high chair. It does have some grips on the bottom for anti-slip to make sure you're not going to be sliding around, which is really nice. Also, as a mom, I really appreciate that it has, like I said, the 5-point harness, but that the fact that the cushion, which has a nice cushion to it, can be removed. So you can see it does go through the back here, and then you can just push through these tabs through the slot and then remove the pad to be machine washed. So that is nice because babies, get messy. So nice feature on that as well. When you want to release this top chair from the base, there's buttons on the bottom here. You can see on the inside. All you have to do is push in those buttons. It will release the legs and they'll pop back out of that table. It was really easy. I was worried this was going to be hard, and it wasn't. So here you can see this is the little high chair with legs, like that you have an option to shorten it. You can take the legs off completely and use it as a booster seat for your table. So you can either keep that leg piece on there or remove it depending on how big the child is. There's these straps here that will go through the bottom to wrap around the base of the chair. And then the other strap will wrap around the back of the chair. So make sure it's nice and snug. That booster seat's not going anywhere. So I like that it includes the straps for that. So it's very secure. And then the next setting is if you want to use this as a chair, once again, with or without that kind of little leg piece, and the table. So you can have a little chair and table set. And then as they get older, you can turn the chair actually into a stool and have a stool and chair. So this is really awesome. I love that this can grow with your toddler. So all of a sudden, this is a little spot for them to play. That you can see there's a little brick texture on that top piece. So they can use Legos on this or little different building blocks. If you don't want that piece, it snaps right off. And now you just have a stool and table set, which is awesome. I love that this grows with your child. You really get a lot of bang for your buck. There's a little cushion that goes over the stool that you can see you can snap on and off here to also wash. This is a really nice set. You can use this all the way up into their toddler years. Great price point. Check this one out.